YouTube, what's the deal? It's your boy Gangland Neiman, aka Neiman, I before the E. Golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that. We back with another video. So everybody know what's going on with Big Deal and TRELL. You know what I'm saying? They got into it on Back on Fig. Shout out to Back on Fig, everybody over there, Fig Community World, the whole umbrella. Big Deal and Trell got into it about starting up something under the umbrella or whatever. He trying to get the chili. I don't know. To me, to be honest, this shit was played out on Back on Fig Live. I felt like it shouldn't have been. Heather made a comment in Big Deal's DMs about him reacting to AD getting put on his pockets. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody, but in my opinion, she should never said nothing about it. Is men's business or whatever. You feel me? If anybody was to say something about it, it would be AD or Trell. But it happened, and Big Deal was tight about it. You know what I'm saying? They end up getting into it online live, and then shortly after, here come ADAM22 trying to press for the interview, trying to press for this, that, but he's messy, and we know this. And I told y'all before in previous videos that this only goes a few different ways. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep picking with folks, doing hood politics, gang politics and all that, and think that, you know what I'm saying, you just gonna be floating out here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna crash out for you when that time comes, except for Brick Baby. I think Brick Baby will, because y'all sex play and things like that. No disrespect, but y'all do. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into this clip real quick of Adam just popping it, bro. This is family business. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have nothing to do with nothing or nothing to say about nothing.
Share the money with anyone, which is amazing to me, honestly, because TRELL and Smack, I seen clips of them like yesterday bragging about how rich they are off podcasts and how they make so much money. And I'm like, I just saw a clip of TRELL yelling in his brother's face, and this is what he's saying. He's saying, what am I going to give you for coming on the podcast? What, am I going to give you $100? It's like,
give me some money. You my brother, nigga.
$100. Yes, give him $100.
Nigga,
like,
give me 1,000 for this or next.
Like
going viral.
They live in the fucking valley. He lives in the set. He got to drive all the way up there. You can't help a motherfucker out with some gas money.
Dang.
I'm just saying, like, Adam, and you can't be rubbing your wealth in their fucking face and flaunting. Look at my G-Wagon. Look at my gallery department.
Real nigga shit
Look
you
at me
saying right now.
I'm handicapped. I got all these fancy clothes. Look at my diamonds. Look at my hair transplant.
Keep going.
Fuck that shit. Help Big Deal out. I had to do it. He can't. He refused to take care of his brother because.
Damn, so you're saying
I had to come in and help his brother make some motherfucking chili because they don't want to pay nobody.
That's a no jumper. Real.
That's some real shit. That's a real no jumper move. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I had to help him out, and I'm not. I just want to make this 100% clear. I'm not stunting on Big Deal at all because I got nothing but respect for him. He a working class dude. You know who I'm stunting on. The handicap. But Big Deal is a solid individual. He's the real genuine article. And from my interview with him, I realized that there's been a bunch of times in which TRELL's emotional Gemini diva behavior has basically fucked up chili for him that I didn't even know about beforehand. So I have so much more empathy for Big Deal now because I realize like what he's had to fucking deal with in terms of having an emotional ass brother that basically is trying to stand in between him and getting to the bag. So like this whole thing with him basically trying to like limit anybody finding out about Big Deal on Back on Fig, this is not a new thing. But people are gonna find out all about this tomorrow when the interview comes.
So that's kind of crazy to me. You know, the first thing is like the $100. Like if you actually watch the content, I mean, bro told him like, well, I'm gonna pay you $100. And he was down to pay him $100. And you know what Big Deal said? Big Deal said, nah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get paid $100. You get what I'm saying? So he was gonna pay him the $100. Not saying that I don't know what niggas are getting paid. You feel me? But he said he was willing to pay him the $100. Bro didn't want to do that. Seemed like Big Deal just, you know what I mean? He kind of just want to be put in the driver's seat. I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? If my brother doing it, well, I can't even say that because I'll be honest. I have a younger brother who done been around the world on tour and everything else. You know what I'm saying? And not like that. It's like, I never even wanted to ask my brother for anything. Now, that's my brother, so he's going to look out for me. We look out for each other, and he has. But I never asked my brother for anything when he was traveling the world, you know what I'm saying, styling niggas and all that. And it was like, niggas felt like, hey, your brother don't even fuck with you, because they didn't realize, they don't know our fucking relationship. You don't know me and my brother behind closed doors, but because he's on tour doing all this shit, y'all feel like, oh, you should be with him, or you should be having diamonds and all that. And it's like, you know, me personally, I'm just a nigga who, I don't ask for nothing, no way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna grind to get mine. I know I'm gonna get where I'm going because of the work that I put in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want a handout. You know what I mean? But with that said, he told him he'd give him $100. You know what I mean? He didn't want that. Also, bro talking about like rubbing things in his face. Like, yo, Trell been living like this for a long while now. So it's like, what do you mean rubbing his, oh, I got the G-Wagon and all that. That shit is super fucking lame. You know what I mean? And you look at ADAM22 in the video and he's like giddy about all this. You never see bro with so much personality unless he's talking about Back on Fig or Trell, or any of them. If he talk about Back on Fig, he's lit. He's got all the personality. But I'm gonna tell you, he looked feminine. To me, this is just my personal opinion. I don't know y'all, but he looks feminine. You know what I'm saying? He looks like a bald-headed baby back itch sitting there with your one arm. And then it's like, dog, since when has it been cool to make fun of handicapped people? Not to say nothing to Trell at all, you feel me? But like, when was when we started doing that? When it was cool to be like, oh yeah, bro, you got Down syndrome, or like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying, you in a wheelchair. When is that cool, bro? I don't know what's going on. When is that cool? Yeah, and I'm gonna just say, I'll retract a couple statements that I made in the previous video about DW Flame. I said DW Flame wasn't saying nothing, but I was mistaken. DW Flame was sitting there adding fuel to the fire. You know, keep going, keep going. You know what I'm saying? And again, shout out to bro, but it's like, man, don't get caught up in the shit that he do. Again, I think DW's super solid. You feel me? Don't get caught up in what this white man do. Brick has already superseded that. Brick does what he doing almost better now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, Adam, just sit back and let Brick do Brick. You know what I mean? But DW ain't got to do like that. I like how you handle yourself, especially with the Brick situation and everything. Don't sit up there and participate with that shit. Like, we niggas at the end of the day, just like you talk about, okay, if we get locked up, y'all like to do that, right? Hood shit, gang politics, prison politics, boom. If we get locked up, all y'all in there get locked up, niggas ain't riding with Adam. You know how that go. You got a program with your people, man. And I feel like we lose sight of that shit. You know what I mean? We get next to niggas who got bread or next to niggas who got clout and this and that, and we lose sight of our people. I said that in a few videos prior, that like, we want to be the nigga next to the nigga. I was talking about Steve Stout, I believe. Everybody want to rush to be the nigga next to the white man. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the nigga that's standing next to the white man looking down at the other niggas, and that shit is whack. That shit is super whack. And that's why we in the state we in as a people right now, because we rather run to this nigga who he showed you his colors before. He showed you how he moved. Like, I'm talking about like it's filmed. He filmed it himself. It's crazy, but we want to make all kind of caveats and excuses for this white man, like if he our friend. That's crazy to me. But anyway, I'm curious to see how this Big Deal interview go. For the record, I feel like Big Deal, it's not my business, but hey, y'all putting it out here. You feel me? I talked to Trell earlier. He like, yeah, hey, nigga, react on all the popping shit. This is popping right now, so I'm gonna just say my piece. And I feel like, you know what I mean? Brothers is brothers. We blood. Everything that niggas done went through with ADAM22 and they platform and all that, for me to bounce out, I don't care what sibling rivalry we're having, you don't fucking go to the ops, bro. That shit is out of bounds to me. You feel me? Again, this is brother shit. I'm just giving my piece. Niggas be in the comments like, but you didn't say how you feel about this. Let the record reflect. I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure if bro had really sat down on some real shit, not in front of no fucking cameras, sat down on some real shit with his brother in politics, like, bro, so I'm trying to get this shit going. I want to do this and I want to do that. And you know what I'm saying? How can we do this? I'm sure he would have he would have got with him. Yeah, they brothers. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga that now you so tight, and that seems like little brother shit too. Not trying to be like that, but like you're so tight about a situation. Now you want to run to the ops, do an interview with the ops, and it seems like it's an expose. This nigga said multiple times in this No Jumper show with DW how, Big Deal is the real one, and you're gonna see in the interview and it's just nasty, bro. It's just nasty. I hope everything works out for the best for Big Deal and Trell. Literally. You know what I'm saying? ADAM22 go get what's coming to him. And again, I am not wishing nothing on nobody. The way I'm set up, that's not what I'm about. You feel me? But it's like, it's just murky water, my dog. You know what I'm saying? It's murky water. And it's like he's back to his old ways. Nigga went to Turkey, shaved his head off. Look at this nigga looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be sitting up here with this nigga. Y'all sit in front of him looking like that, talking about your people. He make jokes on y'all politics and everything else. He thinks all that shit is a joke too. But it's like, I don't think that y'all are, you know what I'm saying, savvy or sharp enough to hear his sarcasm and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all just sit there, y'all be laughing at a lot of shit that he says that's directly clowning y'all. But yeah, that's about it. Anyway, this your boy Gangland Neem again. Please like, subscribe, comment, share if you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back with some more. Peace.